Walks Serie A titles between them, 12 Coppa Italian TV colleagues for their endeavours in that respect. They lost the Coppa Italia semi-final to Napoli, and now hope on the rise again.
Between them, but they're above Juventus, a team that everybody needs.
Here come the nominated away side tonight, and clubs worldwide. These are the starting lineups tonight. Cyprian Tatarusanu starts again in goal in the Coppa, as he did against Torino. Might be a night for a strong referee also. Palos.
Obviously the winners of this going into the semi-finals.
Have proven there is no substitute for age side, as here they come immediately to maybe prove it right. And very
big games, the big players normally turn up. So competitive. You've got to be up for these games. If you're not up for these games, you're never going to be up for a football match, that's for sure. Warming up really well, Ashley Young. Still looks extremely fit.
Did it very, very well indeed, and it was an important little help clear by Kjaer.
Yeah, important header from Kjaer, just helped.
Brozovic takes it, fizzed it in there, has it where he wants it. Barella with his opportunity. Neto did well. Hesitated. Very clever in return by Cassier.
He did brilliantly. Won the ball.
Romagnoli backed off him. Here's Leao, who does look lively. It's a great looking ball to Ibrahimovic. Oh, and so very close to the opener for Milan. Inter were caught out, not just by Ibrahimovic. Alexis Sanchez. Barella onto it so quickly, did well. Skriniar's cross, Tatarusanu. That's against Mete.
He's unlucky there, Mete. He read what was...
And Ibrahimovic again does his sent off for something he said on the touchline in the preceding round. Now that's got to be a free kick, and maybe a little bit more toward yellow here, I think. Valeri, yes, sees it like that. Kolarov. Brahim Diaz blocked it, Sanchez, and it all ends up in the arms of Tatarusanu. Incidentally, the way the draw is structured, the winner of this one tonight is set to meet either Juve or Spal. He's got to do his bit against Lukaku, and he can't, and Tatarusanu has to stretch to his very limits, and it was a very good save. It's so well. Inter moving well. Darmian's ball in. Lukaku into the Milan box he goes. Lukaku again. Good block again by Romagnoli this time.
Yeah, Romagnoli didn't ball watch. He just went with the player.
Perisic is in behind him again. Diaz short, but under so much pressure. Outnumbered 3-1, and there's not much of Diaz, but somehow, very spirited, he got a free kick out of it. Taken by Dalot. Cool. Darmian Ibrahimovic got it down, found a half a metre of space, and of course, he has scored out of nothing. Ibrahimovic strikes first for Milan against Inter.
Incredible, isn't it? Ibrahimovic, it's not his best strike, but it finds the back of the net off the post. But it's a terrible free kick from Brahim Diaz. Gets knocked out, knocked back in, and when it comes to Ibrahimovic...
Lovely weight on that by Hernandez to Leao. Vidal. Perisic got a little blow there. Hernandez so keen to join in. Tatarusanu can't get it. Alexis Sanchez blocked away by Milan. Every single defender was tucking his arm. Sanchez, another delightful little turn around the corner by Sanchez. Wrong, do you think? No, I think you'll save that for later.
Yeah, save that for later.
Des. Ibra on the move.
Offside. Yeah. But sometimes, you know, when you're keeping the ball like that, Milan, it goes...
More air on this one, and that is... Kolarov takes it. Forceful coming together. First with Kessier and then Romagnoli, and Lukaku's not very happy with Romagnoli. His head to good use there. What a volley, and it misses the far upright by Certainly less than a metre, I think, from Brozovic on the angle. Perisic. That wasn't a great... Salamakas made a little move and created that little bit of space for the veteran who played against Torino, who I thought was perhaps their best player on that night. Now more defending to do anyway, because Vidal goes over and convinces Valeri it's a free. And he couldn't find... Son to leave this to Kolarov. Tipped over the top by Tatarusanu.
I think they got that wrong there. I think Kolarov's not good.
More direct route, Ibrahim Hakimi. Sanchez! And that one was on target, and Tatarasanu's been the equal of everything tonight so far.
Yeah, straight at him, but he's still got to deal with it and push it over the top.
His son is on the bench for Milan. He goes all the way for Perisic. And he's going to go here at Dolo and go hard, and Dolo watchful. Now Leao, the one they want to get on the ball to go on the counter-attack with, and he was just beginning to think about getting on his bike. Brozovic stopped him, yellow for... He switches it right. Here comes Achraf Hakimi. Lukaku, and what a brilliant challenge on him that was by Tomori.
Brilliant block from Tomori.
Sanchez got his head up, and Vidal arrived. Vidal so keen to make his mark, as he tends to do in the bigger occasions, as he's done, of course. Here's Perisic.
Absolutely did, Vidal. The one thing that you have to... Oh, it's a nasty collision there. On the referee, but you know, Barella there. Oh look, see, this is what's happening. The referee's just got to keep a lid on this.
You know how painful it would be if but he needs to try to stop Perisic. They got the block on him. There's a little bit of elbow in that from Rebic.
Well, there's definitely a...
His last season. Hakimi lays it off to Brozovic. Outside him to the back post. And out to the top of the net. Vidal and Perisic both attacking it.
Well, I don't think they got...
Rebic has to go backwards. That's another own half very often. I'm struggling to think of an attack of consequence. That might be a big moment in the game, but Barella is told to get on with it by Valeri, the referee. Still into protest. Coming together between the two. And now he gets his own back. And Inter are back on level terms. 1-1.
Well, they all count. But this hits the crossbar and ends up in the back of the net from Lukaku. Not the most confident of penalties, but we're 1-1. And suddenly the momentum has come.
Goes on. Milan wanted an offside. This is with the services of Sanchez. It was a wicked ball to Martinez. Little pirouette. Hakimi looking for an inch or two, and it was on the target, and Tatarusanu adjusted superbly to get down.
Really good save from Tatarusanu.
Allowed to continue into the Inter box, and Eriksson here does the job. Christian Eriksson, a sense of the inevitable. The pressure has been incessant, and Tatarusanu heroic in goal for Milan tonight, but in the end it is told, and it is a moment of quality.